morning.
Oh.
Out. Do you want out? Out. Morning, everybody. I'm not going to say good morning. It's been a horrible morning for me. Horrible. I woke up, I have a horrible toothache, and that was just the start of my morning. I've been on the phone with Sensi already this morning. Out! Hey, if out means lay down, then hey, it works, right? Here, you want your blanket? Out! You're so special, child. Come on, man.
Oh, jeez, it's the China show. So.
Anyway, and then Facebook wouldn't work for me this morning, so I had to uninstall Facebook, reinstall Facebook. And then I have my lovely niece, I guess you could call her, right? My niece, on my bed, playing.
We call him 10-second Tom.
But she's a girl.
Doesn't matter. She won't remember that.
She'll forget that in 10 seconds.
That's right.
So.
Hey, what am I doing up here? Play with me! Oh. Yeah, that's right.
Pretty soon it's going to get to the point where I don't even have to say the word. I just got to point.
She'll be pointing all day long, though.
She's smelling.
Oh, it just smelled already. So,
what are you going to do today?
Well, I have to package up some stuff for you. I have to probably call Weeks and figure out why I haven't heard from the doctors yet, because I am running out of my medication.
Out!
And if there's any room, anytime, I'm going to move a hot water heater.
Out.
Okay, I'm going. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to work.
Why?
I think I need a bigger bed.
Alright, I'm back in the basement, and I am going to move the hot water heater today, so this is going to be fun. So, here's my hot water heater right here. Here's my new pellet stove. I've got to move a lot of stuff out of the way and reorganize, because I had things set up, I thought, in the best places. I have my jointer here, and I have it set like that because I need to be able to put wood across it without obstruction. But now I'm going to have to move it next to my lathe. So I'm moving the lathe down. I'm going to move my jointer over there so that I can get to my hot water heater. Alright, so I'm ready to empty my hot water heater. I have everything set up. Alright, so I pulled the panel, and it's a 60 watt one. And it's on this one right here, which is 18 and 20. So, which hasn't been marked, which is why I couldn't find it. So let's turn that off. And and the power is off. I'll have to mark that to make sure I know it's there. And I'll check the power over at the hot water heater, and then we can get going. Alright, so our power is off. Awesome. So, I have a hose attached to the hot water heater. It runs all the way out my basement, into my garage, down the driveway, and into the street. Alright, so before I try to empty it, I want to turn off my hot water faucet. Alright, so I hear the hot water finally stopped coming out. It's probably under more pressure than I thought it was going to be. This is all off. And I've never seen an outlet like this. And it didn't. And I'm going to open this as well. And let's go take a look at what's coming out. And that's doing pretty good. Oof. Okay, so one thing that whoever installed this did, and I was gonna say that they did a good job of installing it, and I didn't notice this before, but this is the pressure relief valve. And since it was leaking, it filled up my wiring box with water. And in order to avoid that, this should have had a PVC connection to it running off to the side, so it would go down to the floor or the pan instead of into the wiring, which I'm super surprised that I didn't end up with a short or a fire. Alright, so I am now at the point of no return. I have to cut the copper. So it's a really nice job that was done. And I'm going to use a pipe cutter instead of a saw, because I don't want to get any pieces of metal inside. And this does a pretty good job of cutting it without leaving little bits of itself everywhere. Alright. That's the cold water. This is hot water. I'll cut it about the same. Alright. Take the wiring off, because I need to fix that anyway. So, to avoid this, it's in the wiring, green one, so that's PC. Okay, so here's my drain. Alright, so that is done. This is going to go around to this. It's not going to be pretty. I'm using shark bite. And a lot of plumbers will probably be screaming again. Because I don't want to resolder these things. So I'm really no good at it. This is a shark bite. It actually just presses onto the end of this and the brass, and it will. It works pretty well. I would never use them in a wall where you won't see them again. But if they leak, I can move on to something better. It'll just get the floor here wet. So this is not a temporary fix. It is a permanent fix. Pretty much this is how everything's done over the apartments, and that was before I bought the place. But it's not probably the best way to do it. Alright. Now some of you might think this is kind of goofy looking because this doesn't bend that easily. So I'm gonna have a longer run. Okay, so there it is. The red one I will be covering with the foam insulation. It's a little longer run than I would have if I had done the copper, done it correctly, I should say. But this will work. Again, if it breaks, I'll know, and then I will proceed elsewhere. It won't really damage anything here if the floor gets wet. Oh, you're gonna have left hand white to red. Okay, so that's back together. Now, important thing. Don't plug this back in until you have water in it, because it will destroy your hot water heater. Burn it right up. Water's on. And I'm going to put the pressure release valve, open it, because otherwise the pressure is going to continue to rise. I'll wait till it pees out a little. I left the hot water faucet on upstairs. No leaks. And so we'll wait for that to fill up. Alright, so tank is full. Last thing I need to do is turn it on. So I'm going to attach that wire to the roof so it's not dangling. I'm going to put insulation over the red one because it will definitely not maintain heat through that plastic. I have plenty of the stuff around here somewhere. I reused old stuff. So that's the last things I'm going to do. But why did I do this? This is a question. Why did I move the hot water heater? Because this is the chimney. And there's where all my piping needs to go into. I've already checked. It's clear to the sky. So I have all the piping. It's all over there. The place is a mess. Sorry. I'm gonna let this all dry. I'll actually mop a little of it up, clean things up here a little, and finish finish work on all this stuff right now. Hey!
It's been a really rough day for me again today. So, you gonna work? You gonna work? So it's just been a really rough day for me today. I'm done with my Sensi meetings and everything for the night. I'm talking with Megan now, chilling with Sarah, and Angel finally came up on the bed because she's been mad at me all day because China's been up here. So she's been under the bed.
Did she trade you for my dog? That wasn't very nice of her, was it? I don't want kisses, thank you.
So, is that it? You have anything to add?
Nope.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and call it an evening.
Jeez, where are you going, buddy?
We're gonna go ahead and call it an evening. Tomorrow. I love you. That wasn't quite clear. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Alright, she's done.
Hugs, kisses, peace out. Love you all. Bye.
Bye. Bye.